Hey YouTube, it's Rarity, and I'm back again with another Tech Card Tuesday, brought to you exclusively through Geek. Up for this week's discussion is Divine Wrath. Now this effect reads, you can discard one card from your hand to negate the activation and the effect of an effect monster and destroy the card. Now this is a counter trap, and it is one of the most powerful traps ever made. I actually did a Tech Card Tuesday a while back. It was a few months back now. I did this, and this card is just super useful in Burning Abyss. And especially right now, because Burning Abyss has been knocked from its throne. It's not where it used to be, but it's still a very powerful deck. Don't get me wrong. A good player can take this deck a long way. The cards are still broken. I don't know why everyone just hopped off Burning Abyss so easily. It really has blown my mind. But and I'll admit I kind of stopped playing the deck for a little bit as well. But I just kind of got bored with the meta at the moment and just wanted to do something fun. I've been playing Ritual Beast. The deck is obviously not as consistent as Burning Abyss, but it is definitely a very fun. I love combo-oriented decks. I'm also reviving Sylvans. If you haven't noticed, there's new plant support coming out in the Gold Series. So anyway, I like combo-oriented decks, and that's besides the point, because we are talking about Divine Wrath. This card, in my opinion, is just probably, like, strength-wise, one of the three most powerful traps ever made. Like, I don't have, like, an exact three, but it's got to be up there. It's definitely, like, top 5. There's no way it's not. Just because it's so versatile. And being in Burning Abyss, having that ability to discard a card, and, presumably like a Groff Seer, Skarm, or something, something useful. You just have the potential to set up a whole lot, and it really helps out in the Necros matchup, which is the big boy. I don't know what you want to call it, the big threat, and it's all a bunch of monster effects. They're discarding things, doing all that, and it's just really easy. Again, you have to play the deck skillfully. You can't just Divine Wrath the first monster effect you see. However, could be useful to, like, when they summon their Manju or Senju, I don't know the name, whatever the guys that search the ritual cards are. It could totally disrupt their plays like that. For example, and you got to play other traps with it as well. But it could be something super powerful. Let's say they open up with the Senju or guy or whatever it is, and they search something, then you mind crush them, then you know what's in their hand, and you know the exact moment, the clutch moment that you need to Divine Wrath them. And it's just an amazing combination, as well as other things that can be, in the deck. And since pretty much most of the deck is monster effects going off, and of course it stops like Trishula and Brionic, and it just stops all the monsters, because that's what they all are. It just has a lot of versatility. It can stop Valkyris. There's not a lot that can really stop that. You can't break through Skillet or anything. And so Divine Wrath is perfect for that. If you don't have a Mind Crush Divine Wrath is safer, because, like, if you had a Mind Crush and you wanted to just bluff and call Valkyris just to be safe so you could go in with an OTK, sometimes, you could end up losing that and having to discard, and rather than just waiting and doing the Divine Wrath if he has the Valkyries. And then at that point it's a counter trap, and there's not too much he can do to respond to that as well. So, like I said, it's just super powerful card, very vague. It'll stop any monster effect no matter where it activates, and it's just the power to stop an effect from anywhere is just enormous. And that's what I think Burning Abyss really needs at the moment. I've been talking to my friend Simo about this card. We actually did a video. I haven't edited it yet, but it'll be coming up soon. Where we kind of put together a Burning Abyss build, and I really like it. I think it's really good. We disagree, on a card or two, nothing big or significant, but for the most part we have like minds on the deck, and I think it's really good. It's probably what I'll be taking to. I'll hopefully be going to the Indianapolis Regional coming up on the 21st, and that'll be my big testing to see how my deck really runs in a competitive big tournament. And then YCS Chicago is coming up, but that is after the ban list, so who knows what's going to happen then. Before that is also the Louisville Regional, and that is still after the ban list though. So a lot coming up, a lot of interesting things. I kind of have taken a competitive break though with the lack of tournaments. Well, there's been some stuff. I've just been busy, and I don't know. Sometimes you gotta not be competitive for a little bit. I think, or for me anyway. I don't know. I don't like to stay on it, but I like to take a break and then come back and hit it hard. And like I said, I think Burning Abyss really is still a very powerful deck. I have no idea why people have just jumped off of it. You just gotta play smart. You start, building different decks, or building your deck differently to adjust to the format. And people didn't want to do that. They just wanted to, screw this, I'll play Necros. But please let me know what you think about Divine Wrath. Like I said, it's always been one of my favorite cards ever since I really started playing, which hasn't really been too long, but I always thought, its immense power is just amazing. But as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe both to my personal channel and the Geek channel. This has been Rarity Ho. Peace out.